and today it's a massive section of coastline. I've never attempted anything anywhere near so long. Hello everybody, welcome again to another Kernow coasteering video. I am down in the Helford Estuary. What are you doing coasteering in an estuary, you might be asking? Well, the estuary is behind me. I'm at a place called Helford Passage, which is kind of the top right shoulder of the Lizard Peninsula, and I'm heading from here to Falmouth. And today it's a massive section of coastline. I've never attempted anything anywhere near so long, if I'm honest. There's a few reasons I'm doing that. Obviously it's a challenge in itself to see how much ground you can cover in one day. And then I'm also doing this because the coasteering along this stretch is kind of discontinuous. I'm just going to try and bash it all out in one go. So it's 8 miles if you were to walk this section along the coast path, which is obviously a lot easier going than this. Low tide now, which means terrain like this we can make excellent progress on, i.e. mostly walking. As the tide does come in, obligatory swimming and proper coasteering will slow things down, and by then I'm going to be pretty weary. Anyway, stick with me and we'll see how we go. Must admit, I didn't expect to be in the water so soon, but it was just the easiest way across this little gully in there, and we'll get back on the rocks here. Right, we've not come too far and we're at the beach at Treeba Gardens. It's up there in the trees. It's a lovely, one of the more well-known gardens around, really nice. I'm going to quickly jump in and scurry across here. These standard odd looks from people, wondering what on earth it is you're doing. See out in the distance the open ocean where the Helford River probably officially stops, and I'm into Falmouth Bay. I'm on the next beach and there's some people, bearing in mind it's like 11:30, and they've got a barbecue and they're making pancakes out of a frying pan. I mean, fair play, massive points for style. So I'm at my next beach and a friendly local told me it's, well, I was cornish to say Passausen, but on the map it reads Porthaxon, so Passausen or Passausen. Anyway, it's yet another of these tranquil little beaches. This isn't going to come out on the camera, but that little white speck is St Anthony's Head Lighthouse, and that's on the other side of the Falmouth Estuary from Pendennis Point. So that's actually significantly beyond my finish point, which doesn't look too bad, does it? But those distances don't lie, it's still a long way. Wow. So what am I doing out here? What am I doing this for? Why am I coasteering, inverted commas, on this fairly nondescript terrain? Well, I started with what became Project Penwith, and Pendennis is the westernmost area of Cornwall, essentially the Land's End Peninsula, and I ended up coasteering all of that. And then after that I thought, would it be possible to coasteer the whole of Cornwall, which measured via coast path is 400 miles. Seems ridiculous, but I thought, why not? And right now, May 2023, I've done about a third of Cornwall, but there's lots of sections that remain that are very much like this we're on today. Not necessarily classic coasteering, so to cover all bases, it's basically a full intertidal traverse of Cornwall. Right now we have uninterrupted ledges and beaches all the way around that headland. It really looks like we're going to be able to make good progress around there. The more I can do before the tide comes in, the better, really. Sun's out, guns out. Lock up your daughters. The wetsuits had to come down. I've got hundreds of meters of this beach and ledges. I'm not going to have to get into the water for ages. I'm wearing a winter wetsuit and I'm actually getting really hot. We're well round Rose Mullion Head now, all this behind me. And as I rounded it, you can actually see the finish line. That's Pendennis Castle over there. And you first thought, oh, it's not that far. And then I was coming around here and expecting this beach to be Maenporth Beach, which is approximately halfway. And Maenporth Beach is nowhere to be seen. And I think it might be around that headland. And it's then that the enormity of what you're trying to do kind of hits you. Miles to go. It's gonna have to get back in the water, the wetsuit's up. And the quickest thing is going to be swim straight across there. There's a brief but interesting little area. So I'm not used to coasteering and regularly meeting people. It's nice to get an update on where I am. Possibly, a gentleman wasn't sure, this is Mewden Beach, but I'm closer to Maenporth than I thought. It's just around this corner, not around the next big headland, so that's really good news. Oh, lovely. We're in. Yeah. Disgusting seaweed here. Possible exit up here. It was going to get ridiculous. Sooner or later I swum in this little passageway here and find myself here with a tantalising prospect of climbing up, but I've got to be honest, it looks tricky. The feet are non-existent. Check this place out. Amazing. It's currently all mine. Certainly a beautiful little area. Check out this little secluded little cove. Presumably not even many locals have been here. Gallery jump. Lovely area around here. These tiny little mini beaches in these clear waters. This is a really nice one. And around the corner, I think it's Maenporth. So, links well. Oh, here we go. A bit more familiar territory. Oh, actually got a cave. Not very deep. Colour of that water. Lovely. Amazing. Right. Out and around this little beach. Finally, we are pretty much at Maenporth. There it is. Now, why is that important? It's about halfway along this route by my reckoning. It's also where I've decided I'm going to have lunch. So I'm strongly motivated to get in there to the beach. A wee break. There we go, our pit stop. Maenporth Beach. Yeah, so about halfway along today's route. So far so good. Done about 4 miles so far, and it's probably pretty much the same here on in, plus the tides coming in now. Should probably slow me down. There's been some pretty cool coastline sort of bit leading up to here. Lots of gullies, like lovely hidden coves, gullies, beautiful clear blue water. Some nice small but nice jumps. Yeah, not bad bit of coastline, good fun. So excited to see what's around the corner. And now the tide's in, looks like arduous bit along there. Probably just have to power swim that. This is horrible stuff here. Might not look like much, but if we look closer, everything here is a very steeply bedded rock and it's all sharp edges. It's not straightforward walking at all. Every footstep has to be thought about and balanced on, and it's a bit uncomfortable. So hopefully it changes into something else pretty soon. Over it. Right, after a few hundred meters of that this hellish landscape here, this is a really welcome sight. Got this beach, got a little gully stroke cave thing here. Here we are, Swanpool. Another brush with the civilised world. Saying that, we're pretty much into the centre of Falmouth now. Bar that headland there. Right here. Starting to get a bit of a sufferfest now. Right, just had a bit of an R&R stop here at Swanpool, which is about 75% of the way there, and yeah, there shouldn't be too much left. There's about half of what's left is the long beach Gyllyngvase, so I shall enjoy just the simplicity of walking across a bit of sand. This is Swanpool in here, and we're off. Leaving Maenporth onto the second leg. After a long road, this is a very pleasant surprise. Look at this. Long may this continue. Wow. Is this cheating? due to the wonders of film, in the blink of an eye, I'm at Gylly Beach, and actually, it was a real quick jaunt to get here. It is a sea of rising human flesh that I wouldn't recommend to anyone. Right up ahead, we've got this sea wall to go along the bottom of, so that looks just completely boring, but it's all part of it. And then I think there's another bit of beach before we do the final victory lap out to Pendennis Point. This sea wall keeps going hundreds of meters long, but I'm almost there. Just want to round that headland now. Hoping it's not going to take long. That's the car park. That's Pendennis Point. I'm very close. However, my plan really is to go around the headland until I'm well and truly sort of in the Falmouth Estuary. So still a few hundred meters to go. This is showing where I've come from. All the way from round. There's the Helford River in there. Oh, there's a massive old hall when you think about it. And, not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired now. As we get out onto this headland now and the water gets a bit deeper, we're back to some more actual coasteering. We've got a lovely little gully here with a cave at the back. A lot of cars parked on top of this, including mine. I've pretty much seen this as the biggest cave seen all day. Yeah, it's a good one. Lovely light in the water here. There you can stand. Yeah, that's the back there up on the bouldery beach. Right, I'm not going to linger. Get out of here. Nice little reward right at the end, that. Oh, we are getting there, people. I'm right on the headland of Pendennis Point now. Oh, we can see over the Falmouth Estuary there's St Anthony's Head Lighthouse, which I first glimpsed about 5 or so hours ago. Pendennis Castle, this must be. To be said, there are not too many coasteering routes in the world where you finish up through an old castle ruin. So there you go. I'll check the stats shortly, but that is a long old coasteer. Time check. Oh, 20 to 6, so yeah. Oh, basically 6 hours. Needless to say, I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, happy with that, job well done. So approximately 8 miles of coast path. That's 2% of the coastline of Cornwall ticked off today. Right, thanks for joining me, guys. Next time I hope to get out there and be doing more of our standard epic proper coasteering, so stay tuned, and obviously give us a like, a subscribe and a comment, so let us know what you thought. Thanks for watching, people. Take care.